Good morning, all. Today's topic is blood circulatory system. Blood gives blood circulatory system is containing circulatory system containing blood and the blood vessels and the heart. Okay, first come to blood. Okay, we know about the complete the blood structure. Okay, write some few facts about the blood here. Blood is in reddish in color, red color, okay, containing RBC and WBC and the blood platelet cells. Okay, RBC mainly functions carry the oxygen. Okay, WBC maintaining the immunity and the blood platelets in the blood coagulation. These are the main characteristics, main functions of the various content of the blood. Okay, so second one is the come to heart. Okay, actually the topic is the second one is the heart. Heart. Okay, it is a conical in structure, conical shape, and the reddish color, conical in shape and reddish color. Okay, and the four chambered heart, two auricles and the two ventricles. Two auricles and two ventricles. Here there are the external characters. External characters are external structure. Okay, it is look like a conical shape, and the two auricles as well as two ventricles are externally separated by a vertical groove. That's why they completely separated two auricles and the two ventricles separated externally. Okay, as well as we are go to now second one is the internal. Okay, internal structure. Before going to internal structure, I will draw the diagram. Simply here, these are the two auricles. Exact diagram is not there, but a rough diagram is there. Okay, here if specifications external characters here. Okay, here this is the auricules, this is also auricule, this is also ventricle, this is ventricle, this is the right auricule, this is the left auricule, this is the right auricule, this is the left ventricle. Okay, so a double layer, this is the outer layer, and this is the inner layer. This is called as a visceral, inner layer is a visceral layer, parietal layer. Okay, there is a space is called as pericardium. pericardial space. It is completely filled with it is a double layer heart. Bird heart is a double layered membrane, and the outer layer is called as a parietal layer, and the inner layer is called as a visceral layer. This in these two layers there is a small space is there, that is called as pericardium space. If the pericardium space is completely filled with okay. There is another space is called as pericardium space. The pericardium space is completely filled with the fluid. It is called as pericardium fluid, which is protect the external shocks and the mechanical injuries from the outside. అంటే బయట నుంచి ఇటువంటి అగాధారం నుంచి కానీ షాక్స్ నుంచి ఘర్షణ వాతాన్ని తగ్గించుకోవడానికి ఈ పెరికార్డియం ఫ్లూయిడ్ అనేటువంటిది ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. ఓకే, నౌ హియర్ now come to internal structure. Here there are the two auricules are, this is the auricule, this is also auricule. Two auricules are separated by a vertical partition, okay, bifurcated by or separated by a vertical partition. It is called as a auricular septum. And the right auricule is right auricule is smaller than left auricule. Okay, the near to partition or auricular septum, a foramen of fossa, foramen of ovalis present. It is when it is embryonic, it develops as it is also incorporated to right auricule in the near the auricular septum. Okay, and right auricules containing one pair of precaval. Okay, this is also one of the precavals. Two. Okay, this is the left side. Near it is look like left precaval, and this is the right precaval, and the these are the here one actually three precavals are there. There are the one pair of right and left precavals, and a single unpaired caval, that is a post caval. It is guarded by the post caval and guarded by a Eustachian valve. What is the main function of the valve? The valve protect or prevent the backflow of the blood. It means there passes the blood from clockwise structure mechanism. Okay, here is one pair of, there are the three caval, two precaval and the one post caval. These are completely correcting agents, nothing but the three precaval and one pair of precaval, pair of post caval collect the deoxygens from body parts to, and which is directly opens to right auricules. That's why these are the post caval and the precavals are containing deoxygenated blood. Okay, now come to left auricule. Left auricule is a larger in size compared with the right auricule, and which is also one opening part is there, that is called as a one of the pulmonary vein is direct left auricule, direct open to left auricule, and there is no wall, because here one doubt is there, in pulmonary and precaval having the valves is there, they are the prevent the backflow of the blood, but here pulmonary veins are did not have any valves. What about the, if then the blood backflow is going there? That's why here it arises from the lungs, arises from the lungs. The lungs also always contracted. That's why it is, the blood is backflow, there will be pumps again to left auricule. That's why there is no needed valves. Okay, and this is the left auricule. No, auricule, right auricule, and the left is opens to right ventricle through a aperture. This is called as a right auricular ventricular aperture. Right ventricular, right, that is the right auricular and the ventricular aperture. Here also same, left auricule is direct ventricle through a aperture, that is called as a left auricular ventricular opening or aperture. Okay, and these two apertures containing a respect to their valves. Here there are the three only bicuspid. That's why here they call bicuspid valve, and this is the this is called as a tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve is the bicuspid valve. Here bicuspid, okay, here and the two auricules, right auricule or left auricules, also separated by a vertical partition. It is called a ventricular septum. Okay, here the various septums is there. Here the entire, before going to dissection of heart, they look like as a externally groove like structure, that is called as a externally coronary circus. Okay, internally these two auricles or ventricles are separated, that is called as a inter auricular ventricular septum. And the two auricles are separated by a vertical partition, that is called as auricular septum. In the same way, two ventricles also separated by a vertical partition, it is called as a ventricular septum. Okay, so here right auricule is opens to right ventricle through a aperture, it is called a right auricular ventricle opening, and these are right auricular ventricle opening are apertures guarded by a three-layered or a flap-like structures, that is called as the tricuspid valves. These are the, whenever it is blood, whenever it is come to heart, they prevent the backflow of the blood from the right ventricle to right auricules. Okay, in the same way, left auricules also opens to left ventricle through a aperture, that is called as a right auricular ventricle opening or aperture. Okay, right auricular ventricle opening or aperture, and it is guarded by a bicuspid valve. It is also same, functioning same. They, whenever is blood from left ventricle, they allow the blood from left, but did not allow the blood from the left ventricle to left auricle. అంటే అది పై నుంచి కిందికి మాత్రం అలో చేస్తాయి, అంతేగాని కింద నుంచి పైకి పోవడానికి మాత్రం అలో చేయడం అనేది అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి కదా. ఓకే, These are the and the right auricles containing absence of columnar chordate tendinae, and the the overall ventricle, the overall or the inner space of the ventricle having a finger-like projection that is called as a column chordate tendinae. Chordate tendinae, which is increase the cavity of the ventricle, okay, and the right ventricle absence in the column carne, but here the aperture, that is the mitral valve or bicuspid valve, controlled there. It means the valves are controlled by the a thread-like structure that is called as a columnar carne. This columnar carne is present in the only left ventricle only, absent in the right ventricle. These are the internal structure of the bird or aves or pigeon heart. Now working mechanism. Come to here. Wherever the right auricles and left auricles are completely filled with the respective bloods. What means respective bloods? Here, right auricles are completely with the deoxygenated blood, and the left auricles completely filled with the oxygenated blood. Because here, left auricles is oxygenated blood. What about oxygenated blood? Because only one set of 4 pulmonary veins are directly opens to one opening part, that is the pulmonary opening. They comes from the lungs. They come from the lungs. That's why they containing with the oxygenated blood from the lungs to left auricule. In the same way, the postcaval, one pair of precaval and unpaired of postcavals are also, especially 3 cavals. In these 3, 2 are the precavals and only one is the postcaval. These 2 are collecting deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood is nothing but deoxygenated blood from the various body parts to, and which is opens to directly opens to right auricles. You have, it's also having the guards are there, that is nothing but valves. The valves are the prevents the backflow of the blood. Whenever it is comes from the right auricule, whenever these respective auricles are filled with the respective blood groups, because there is no mixing, because there are the separated by a vertical partition, that's why they are not mixing. Okay, whenever they are completely filled with the respective bloods, they contractile. These 2 auricles are contractile. That's why the blood is directly go for the respective bottom of the chamber, that is called as a ventricles. So that's why in the right auricule contain the deoxygenated blood, that is directly passes to right ventricle. In the same way, left auricles having the oxygenated blood, which is also passes from the left auricle to left ventricle. Okay, left ventricle. So whenever oxygenated, now where is the oxygenated blood? Oxygenated blood is in the left ventricle and the deoxygenated blood is in the right ventricle. So here, whenever their respective blood groups in the ventricles also contractile. So whenever ventricles also contractile, the blood is flow from the respective ventricle to the respective arches. Here one arch is arises from the right side of the ventricle, and the same way one arch also arises from the left side of the ventricle. It is right side of the ventricle is one arch is arises, that is called as a pulmonary arch. and it is also called as a systemic arch or aortic arch. Okay, so when ventricles are contracted, the blood flow is enter the respective arches. It means right auricles containing the one arch, that is means the pulmonary arch,